Howdy ho, and welcome to Atomfall, which we are going to be playing. I did test it out, fair warning, I did test it out first, just to see if it was a game I was going to like. It seems nice enough, a little confusing, but that seems to be a thing. And, you know, I enjoyed it enough that I'm okay streaming. We'll see how that goes. But hopefully my volume's okay. I did turn myself down a bit. I think I sound really loud. I don't know what other people think. Whatever. It is what it is. So, without further ado, we will begin a new game. If I can get her to register. There we go. And yeah, no. I want casual sightseeing. You know? Not that one. We'll manufacture this one. Yes. Yes.
Windscale, the pride of Britain. Nestled in the picturesque Lake District, the state-of-the-art atom plant has transformed this rugged landscape into the envy of its northern neighbors. Scientific progress waits for no one, and
the public has nothing to fear.
The area will be reopened by Christmas at the latest.
The situation is more complex than was at first understood.
No military expeditions into the area have been lost. Where did you get such an idea?
Perhaps by next Christmas. Oh, no more reconnaissance flights. The interference field is bringing down aircraft like clay pigeons.
Let me be clear. Our experts are monitoring the situation, and I would urge everyone to remain calm. The situation in Cumberland is well in hand.
What a liar on that.
Is anybody there? I need help.
Nope, no one here.
Who are you? What are you doing in here? I thought this place was secure. Where's Dr. Powell?
Okay.
You think I'll be alright? For the moment at least. It's more important that you listen to me. I don't know who you are, but I can trust you more than I can trust myself. Please listen. Listen, while my thoughts are still my own. You're trapped in the quarantine zone around the Windscale atom plant. That's where it all went wrong. The only way to Windscale is through the interchange. You'll need my key card, or you'll never get in. There are people, people who will help you escape, but they won't do it for free. I've lost so much blood. I can't think straight. There should be supplies nearby. Alcohol and rest. Stop the bleeding, please.
No problem,
Hurry,
buddy.
please. It hurts like the devil.
Alright. That's a play. That's a fun. You'll be okay. I got this.
Such a stupid, careless mistake. Was ambushed by one of those bloody thieves. Outlaws, they call themselves. Probably got Dr. Powell too.
Good to know.
I think I was meant to break the quarantine. I wouldn't survive in there now.
Well, you know, fair
The
enough.
plan is starting to feel unimportant. But I know that's wrong. What's the matter with me? I hate this.
He's having a crisis. Do I have enough to... I I do.
Please, a bandage.
No problem.
Please help me. Thank you. Delaying the inevitable, I'm afraid. But at least I can think more clearly now. Here's my key card. It will get you out of here and into the interchange. It doesn't matter what else happens. As long as the truth of this place gets out. Here are my notes. Everything I remember. It's not much, but it's all I can do. Now listen. There's still every chance that something bad may happen to me, and you shouldn't be here when it does. If I can ever repay you for helping me, I will. But for your own safety, you should go. Leave me. Go now.
Yep.
It's rare to find anyone who has the slightest spark of kindness in this place. It may help you to survive. I hope so.
Me too, buddy. Me too. Okay, wait, hold on. We're gonna move that one. Okay. This note belonged to the injured scientist I met when I woke up. It is scrawled in messy and frantic handwriting. Do not forget. The interchange. The secrets are inside the interchange. Do not forget the interchange. You have the keycard to lift the quarantine lock. Modified keycard should open the interchange. Find the truth. The truth is under the windscale plant, and the way there is through the interchange. Okay, if I hear interchange one more time. The truth must get out. Find someone to help you escape. People will help if you bring them the secrets. Okay. And I have them modified.
Be on your guard out there. Everything is a threat.
Everything's bad. Learn that.
Quarantine protocol is in effect. This door must remain sealed.
Nope. Not today.
Emergency access has been granted.
New lead found. The interchange. Okay, there. I have the tracker. Didn't have tracker on before, which probably, you know. Okay.
No point in hiding, chum. I'm between you and the exit.
I probably don't need it.
You tagged me, but I tagged you a bloody sight worse. Show your face. Let's get it over with, eh? Come out, come out. Tea's getting cold.
Whoa, he just fucking ran. Sorry. I'm sorry. Am I? Not fully. Alright. Scrap's good. Scrap's good to have. Jet Ace Logan, Evil in Orbit. Oh god, I can't read that. It's chapter 1, Spectres in Space. Jim, Jet Ace Logan, is an ace space pilot who protects the solar system from rogue aliens, smugglers, and other outlandish criminals. Ably assisted by a stoic co-pilot, Plum Duff Charteris. Okay. Plum Duff. What's the secret? I thought we're in the secret facility. Yeah. That'd be helpful if I could read the map. Excuse me. Someone's bleeding out here. It's you. Doctor. Oh, you're the other doctor. Whoops. Your findings. Stay inside. Pal. Don't think about going back outside. That bloody radio is useless in the zone, and fixing it will be the death of you. I will also sniffing around now. They may have spotted me on my last trip. I have to go one more time. I think the keycard is finally working, and I don't want to forget where the damn place is before I can try it. I'll be back by morning. Stay inside. Yeah. I don't think you, listen to that, but I don't know fully what's useful and what's me hoarding a bunch of stuff. I like that random one. Glass could be helpful. Can I unlock? Cute. Alright. I think that's all the ways. That's a locked door by the looks of that. We'll be back. Are we in the interchange? Is that what he said? In one, I didn't have to see one of these. Hello?
Oberon must die.
I don't trust this.
Oberon must die.
Alright, Oberon must die. I answered the phone to a mysterious voice on the other end. I don't know if it could hear me or if it was just recording. Before the line cut off, the voice kept repeating the phrase, Oberon must die. Wait, explore the quarantine zone for the clues to the location of the interchange. I thought we were in the interchange. In the derelict bunker where I woke up, I encountered a scientist. They were insistent I find a place called the interchange, and that the secrets of the Windscale plant are inside. I have their keycard that is modified to open the interchange doors. All I know is that this interchange is somewhere inside the quarantine zone. Which is, I assume, over there. We're gonna go up to this building here. Everything's alright. Stealth and, yeah, no one would see my giant head sticking out. I digress. Meat? Nice. That's some spam. Not tea, we got spam. In we go. Should head down to that village. fine now, though. Infiltrators. Code of message. Find Agravain's meeting spot in the Slaytondale rail yard. A message written in code. The translation has been scribed beneath it. Absent yourself from convoy as soon as possible. Be discreet. There is a shed in Slaytondale rail yard. Grid reference 28.7 degrees east, 77.5 degrees north. Make your way there. If I cannot wait, I'll leave supplies. Use the key to access them. Aggravate. Fuck yeah. And then we have the key. And this is the coded messages there. Helicopter crash site. Wait, that's the coded message? 28.7 east. Oh wait, 28.7 east, 77. Oh yeah, you can see the degrees on the sides. Alright, we're gonna look at the map for a sec. Okay, we're gonna look at that for a sec. I'll be back. Just gotta deal with the puppy. Okay, dealt with. So we are... I guess we're different area. We want to do this. Oh, nice. Alley-oop. Alley-oop. Not going out that way. What you got? Let's take a quick back. Oh, there's a unexplored. Well, we gotta go on the unexplored one. Bunker L7. Just gonna creep along here. Oh. Hatchet's pretty good. Oh yeah, we're gonna do that. Because we are definitely going to rob quick back. Hey, we found the what do we got? English breakfast. Lovely. Chemicals. We got pistol ammo. It's not bad. Really hate it. I don't know why I didn't think there would be zombies in this. Get over there. Secrets. Use metal detector to find the buried cache of Slightendale at coordinates 29.5, 73.6. You came from the interchange. Do not forget where you came from. Do not forget where you buried the secrets 29.5, 73.6. The secrets will help you remember the interchange. It is November 1957. You are the only one left. Do not forget the ones trapped inside. Do not forget the quarantine protocol. Do not listen to the voices. Is that gonna wake up the dude? Dispatch 2. Failed expeditionist return. Scientists return from Windscale disaster expedition. Declined infield post for photo. Windscale plant on fire. I feel like I can log, definitely log. Oh! Fuck. Fuck. Hated that. Where's my baton? Thanks. There wasn't even anything over here. Was that me just learning about these fucking things? Great. I hate that. Hate you. Alright. Just around the bend. Just around the river bend. Gotta find us a metal tool. Make another bandage. Hold on to that. Oh. Any more phone calls?
stranger.
Hey.
Not seen you around this stretch before. How do?
What's up?
Where did you come from then?
No idea.
Say, you do look a little the worse for wear.
Thank you.
You've got luck on your side, not getting snatched out by something foul while you were dozing. Listen, if you don't mind my saying, you don't look much like a local. You didn't walk in from, well, from the outside.
I was in a bunker.
You what? Boffins all died when their atom plant went up in flames. Not seen any of them for 5 years. Only outlaws and loons round here now. And you'll want to give them all a wide berth. You poor bugger. You can't remember now, can you? This place? The quarantine zone. That's what the soldiers called it. Just sort of stuck after a while. It's this big old chunk of land inside the walls. They put those buggers up fast enough when it all went to clagging here. My name's Nat, by the way. Forgive me being curious of strangers. This place has been off for years. There've been strange happenings. You have to be careful who you trust. Not civilized round here anymore, just savages that roam about. And a few survivors, like myself. Things have been bad ever since the government built that plant across the water. Shady, secret stuff them scientists were up to. Whatever they were doing, they were right keen to bury it when it went wrong. Listen, I overheard them once, the blokes in noddy suits. The ones that appeared right after the disaster, talking about their quarantine. How they had to seal the place. Said something about an interchange, a secret project. But I should stop talking before I get carried away. Now personal. I can be a right chatterbox, that's all. It's what they chucked me out of the village for, the buggers.
Oh, no, I...
Aye? Well, whatever the boffins were up to in that interchange, what's it? I'm sure it wasn't good. This place is riddled with secret bunkers.
Yeah, there's one.
Or so I've heard. Such things were kept hidden from the likes of us, of course. But look, if you want more, you'd be wise to ask Molly, the tinker. An ear for information has Molly. She's usually camped just north of here. Now, I'm not sure I should be saying out more to a stranger. Aye? Well, I was speaking truth. From a certain point of view.
Fair enough.
Wyndham's not been civilized since the soldiers moved in. Running the place like prison camp. Calling themselves protocol. I can point you to it. But I've no desire to return. You ask me, those that stayed might have done better out here. Now I really should stop talking. Now personal, but you can't trust anyone too much these days, can you? So long. Watch yourself around here, aye?
I like you. We can be friends. I'll come back, maybe. Oh. Interesting. the tinker. Who might be a trader. Not traitor, trader. This is pretty though. Like, just imagine it not decrepit. It would look nice. See, if you didn't know what that was, that would be pretty cool. Definitely gotta be able to. And that guy. Oh, it's not too old. Wagon? Yeah. Oh, wait, isn't that a... Talked to Molly, who was camped out in the north of Slatendale. A man called Nat told me he'd only heard of a place called the Interchange in passing, but it's likely part of the government research buried underground. He pointed me towards someone who might know more, a trader called Molly, who usually camps out north of Slatendale. Right over there. What are you? Water. Don't trust it. That's it. Change. Escape route. We like this. Enter the exchange from Slatendale. The rumored entrance location has been marked on the map. 21st October 1957. We need to keep out of the interchange. Keep calm. Be damned. This wasn't a small explosion at the plant. Use the Slatendale exit. Go there as soon as you get this, before they seal the doors, and they will. I've read the protocol. I found you somewhere to lie low. Stay alive, Sam. I'll find you. Below is a hasty scrawled map of Slatendale, indicating an entrance to the interchange in the location of a bunker. How do I put this away? Oh, that leads us back to the mines as well. Probably a good idea. Let's test the other stuff first. Best not fully test our luck here. Yeah. You can go little arms paddling. What do you got? Shotgun ammo. And a shotgun. Now I have 2 shotguns. Yep, don't worry about it. I'm not going near you. Go back. The sign's better be worth it. 16th of July, 1947. So this is like 10 years before. Julie, I've about had it with these government types. Isn't it enough that they bought my quarry from me? Must they come barging into my offices, requesting paperwork before they're even out the door? This place they're building, this science city, better be worth it. Most of it is underground, and they need all the maps of the caves we have. God knows what they plan to do down there. And frankly, it can stay that way. All I ask is they treat my quarry with respect. This is hallowed ground. They owe our livelihoods to this earth, and it won't end well for them if they mistreat it. Let me know when the sale is cleared and the funds are in our account. Roger Hobbs. Right, I have the 2. Ooh. Special Agent. John Steele. Just like that. John Steele is a secret agent during World War II, but is now working as a tough and no-nonsense private detective. In this story, he finds himself being drawn back to the international world of espionage by a case of blackmail and political intrigue. Nice. That's a drafting word. Trespassing here. Water wheels. Airplane named. Fucking birds every time.
Away. Don't you go asking for trouble or you'll get it. Some bugger playing with me.
Are they gone? Must have spooked them.
bastard! Where? Get down! You'll die here!
I need to heal. Yeah. Because we need that. And let's craft another one. That's what I want. Why do they talk to themselves? We're going in the hole. Want that? Scrap. God, I'm gonna get a lot of glue. Can I build something with my glue? To be fair, I do have 2 shotguns. High damage, average range. 12 gauge. Leamington? Are they both Leamingtons? I think a better quest for me to follow would be this one. Can a fun dance? No, but it's in a can. I don't know why the apocalypse just showed up, but I don't know. Popsicle Man. That's an outlaw. I do enjoy the just Curia tune. Potatoes. Oh, I can eat the potatoes? No, I don't know. Restores a small amount of health over time. Tin of pork, tin of pork. Ah. Okay. Oops. Oh, he's coming back.
Steady now. Let's have no strife.
Yep.
I think they've gone.
I do like to talk to myself, sir. Sorry. Sorry. You were fucking useless. Killed you for nothing.
Don't you go asking for trouble or you'll get it.
I think it might have come from over here. Not safe yet. Best stay alert.
Well, we're on the edge. You're a brutal one. Why do you look different?
Nice and slow now. Let's have no trouble. Back off.
What's that?
Or there'll be trouble.
Let's have a look, see. It's all just calm down, eh? Don't want no trouble.
This is our patch. Get yourself gone.
Gone. Easy. Goodbye. Sorry, back. Yep.
Is someone there?
Nope.
Well, there's nobody here now.
Yep. There's also fucking nothing here. Not even a potato. Rail yard. What's something to do with the rail yard? What did we have to do with the rail yard? Something with the rail yard. What was the rail yard doing? God, and I figure it out. Infiltrators? Yes. Where? There. We like supplies. bomb recipe. Okay. Orders. Search Casterfell Woods at coordinates 27 degrees east and 90 degrees north for evidence of the infiltrators. Comrades, this is aggravating. The convoy is gone. I watched your helicopter go down south of here. If any of you survived and are reading this, I couldn't wait, but I have left you some supplies. You should already have the key to access them. Your orders remain the same. Find out what happened to our comrades that were trapped here 5 years ago. Their last signal before the blackout originated from Casterfell Woods. Grid reference 27 degrees, 90.6 degrees north. The storm drain nearby should take you there. Good luck. At the bottom of the letter is a carefully sketched map of a storm drain entrance in Slatendale. Potatoes? Hell yeah. I need a lot of glue and gunpowder. Makes sense. Storm drain's like right there.
I know I heard something. I know I did. Don't be daft. Nobody wants trouble. Probably nothing, but... Are they gone? Must have spooked them.
Let's fucking rock right into them. Or shimmied my way into their feet.
Guard this, watch that. Terrorize them over there. Work, work, work.
Attention! Wyndham Village is under the authority of the Quarantine Protocol. Acts of banditry and other breaches of the Penal Charter will be severely punished. In the name of Queen and country, follow protocol or face the consequences.
Okay, hold on. Water wheels. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm over there. Rumored village. Oh, storm drains are behind me. Trader camp. Okay, that's a sewer. Where's it open? Seeing the dead guy. Is handy. Right. Farewell, Doctor. Investigate the little tea room in Wyndham. Oh, okay, so that's just over there. The note is buried alongside a plane, but elegant silver ring. I have to bury you, my love. I'm sorry. The price of knowing you was knowing too much. You told me things about this place that the protocol would kill me for, so I can't be that woman anymore. I have to go back to being quiet old June of the little tea room, the one who knows nout, and causes no trouble. Perhaps one day someone might find this. Perhaps all this will have blown over, and I'll be able to remember it all. Remember you. Once more, until then, farewell, Doctor. I love you. Well, that's cute. That should be a trader villager. Trader. Maybe I should see what might be using. I think the village is up here. Yeah, there it is.
Hello.
Hey.
I don't know you, do I?
Nope.
No, I'm sure I don't. Not seen you round here before.
Night.
Your lot shouldn't be wandering this far out village. Ain't safe. That is where you came from. The village. Well, course you're not one of them. You're a stranger to these dales, aren't you? Clear as crystal now I look at you, and I'm good at reading people. It's a right handy skill. Especially if you want to get any good business done. My name's Molly. If you've got out to trade, I got some bits and bobs for sale. They kept what they were doing hidden from us locals, right up until the day the atom plant went bang across the mere. Well, you won't find any boffins left here now, but turns out they've been digging out secret bunkers all over the place. Riddle these hills like woodworm in an old sideboard. I might just know the location of one or two of them.
Oh.
Not that that kind of thing comes for free, you understand.
Fair enough.
You've met old Nat. He's a good soul, is Nat. Could talk the hind legs off a donkey. Well, any friend of his is a friend of mine. Oh, well, I suppose it can't hurt to give you a little something for free. I heard some outlaws found a big door nearby, one they couldn't get open. Now, only the boffins would have built something like that. They said it was signed, the interchange.
Yeah,
It's inside a bunker that overlooks the quarry, if you've been over that way. Here,
Yeah.
I'll mark it for you.
Alright, trade. What can you teach me here? Crafting of ships. Key. Okay, I got. I'll give you one pistol, one cricket bat. In exchange for the shiv recipe. Shit. Attract swarms. I don't know if I like that. Tin of English breakfast tea. I think I can cut down myself a bit. You know? I think we can get rid of the shotgun. Which means I can get rid of shotgun shells. Still not a lot. How about 2 cricket bits? Is that better than my this? Fat average damage. I First stealth skills. God, what else can I give you? What do you want, lady? Want a bandage?
Really?
Okay. Got it. Low value. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, fine. What if I get rid of this? Holy shit. Still too heavy on my face. What if I take out my cricket bat and I give you a second cricket bat? Oh fuck. Okay.
Wanna trade again? You know where to find me. If out new comes into me hands, it goes straight in stock. Just saying. It's worth coming back to see. You need anything, Molly'll be here.
Awesome. Okay, we're both trying to fit through the same hole. Sweet. These. Oh, I probably do not need these yet. Deal more damage to unaware enemies. Reduce any footsteps, making it more difficult to hear you. Oh, I want these two. Means I need a lot more. Not stim packs, but stim packs. Alright, well, let's go to the sewer. I've decided that's what I'm doing. Sign to that.
Sensible, eh? I heard something. I'm sure. I'll have you right. Leave him! Keep fighting!
Oh, Jesus! She had a gun, so I did not prepare well for that. God.
made that noise?
Nothing.
Nice and slow now. Let's have no trouble. Is anyone out there? I see you.
Trespasser! Oh! Watch out! Christ on a bike!
Thank God for my fisticuffs, Jesus. Batteries. Explore the castle in Casterfell Woods for an atomic battery. The castle is a dangerous area. Prepare before entering. The mad droids flooded through these sewers. Vicky says they went and destroyed a convoy from the outside, loaded it for all it's worth, batteries and all. Now boss wants us to go after them. Says them atom batteries are good salvage. Wants us to sneak into the castle where the batteries go, grab as many as we can. I'd rather have a hot poker up my arse than go anywhere near those masked maniacs. Still see those twig faces when I close my eyes. I feel like that's to a druid place. Yep. Yeah, it's very confusing. And that's just because my gamer tag was made long ago. Yeah, what's wrong with liking that and being Canadian? Shoot, yeah. Okay.
How to protect the voice.
Just gonna back that up first. Into this house. I peek a lot, so that's why my mic's usually very low. Gamertag was a random gen gamertag long ago, and I just...
You are troubling.
I just kept it, and that's why that is.
Someone messing me about.
And was easy to remember.
What's the spooky?
Yeah, fucking spooked me good. Try and walk out 6 different directions, sir. What the fuck are you? I hear you. Quiet. Bitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nope. Not off by name. Okay. What don't I want? Everything. I want to sign you a shortcut. Damn, that was brutal. Shh. They came at me. It was self-defense. Ish. Alright, we're gonna switch that out. Have they moved on and I can sneak out this way? Yes. Good. Alright. Except I need to go right where they all went.
We cannot feel out your intent.
Yes, I do know them. Or him.
Keep your eyes open.
I watched like the first season of that. Not much.
Don't want any more surprises.
Can you still see me? What is that? Missions. Oh my god, there's so many of them. I think I made a mistake coming here. Yeah, I watched the first season. I've never watched beyond that. And I watched like the first season when it first came out. And then I kind of didn't have Netflix anymore, so I just didn't continue it. Don't have Netflix. We're going after this thing. Because why not? Why don't I just explore? We're getting actually out of the nuclear wasteland. Yeah, it's... Can I aim? Can I not aim and crouch? It's 2018. Yeah, so I haven't seen it since then. Lunchbox. Flying in. Nice. Oh, see, that's one thing, reason why I didn't also want to continue is because I don't like when shows aren't all out. I don't like waiting, so that's kind of awesome that actually it's finished. I've heard mixed reviews on it. Oh, that's a notification bird. Very changing voice that I peek and then don't peek. It's very fun. There's a reason that friends of mine call me like WD-40 or Squeaky McGee. Yeah. Because I get very high-pitched laughs. I'm so envious of the others. They seem so certain in their purpose, so lacking in the doubt that I still feel. Thaddeus, what a name, tells me that this doubt is silencing the soil's voice and stops me from achieving perfect communion. He says I must drive it from my heart and allow my conviction to guide me to the truth below. I try. I must try harder. Maybe they should get a spin-off in which it shows the backstory. See, you have to be so careful with spin-offs, though. Because they can go one way or the other. Oh, 100%. I agree. Nailed the roll. But there's someone around me. And I think sometimes spin-offs are done when they shouldn't be, kind of thing. Like, Young Sheldon was fine, but then, like, the spin-off of the brother and that getting their own show, I was like, you know? But, yeah. Lion Annual. Lion is a thrilling read filled with action and adventure stories that are sure to appeal to kids of all ages. Famous characters include Captain Condor, Robot Archie, Patty Payne, and Carl the Viking, and the Spider. No one had any fault.
What the hell? That's the alarm.
Shut the fuck up, bird. I didn't even clean the view. Yeah.
We don't know.
We don't know yet. No one's sneaking around out there.
No one's sneaking.
I'll find you if you're out there.
Oh, yeah. Considering we're all part of the Commonwealth, wouldn't... I don't have space in there. Well... we wouldn't? But I feel like Canadians would win, you know? I definitely feel like we would take that... Shut the fuck up. We would, you know, we could survive that just dandily. Nope. I keep thinking that's my backpack button, but it's not. American, I assume? But yeah. I would assume American. Because we aren't attached to anyone else. Oh, nice! I have not been to California. Closest... Because I believe California is West Coast. Closest I've been is Oregon. Yeah. Closest I've been that way is Oregon. As I am more East Coast of the Americans. I'm Canadian, but East Coast side. I'm thinking. I don't know why. It's usually probably a bad thing. I wish I could, like... Oh, I can move. Okay, we're gonna reorganize here. Okay, yeah. Those are my neighbors, the French Canadians. They hit or miss. They do think they are better than the rest of us. I will say that. Molly points me to an entrance. Enter the interchange from Slatondale. The room and entrance location has been marked on the map. I talked to a trader at Slatondale. She told me the entrance to the interchange room to be in a bunker on the hillside. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah? Oh, that's not too bad. That's good. They're usually alright. Some of them are a little... they think they're better than the rest of us. Yeah, usually I stream during the day. Only because it's kind of my free time right now when I don't have a job. And I have a tiny human. So I tend not to stream when she is around. So I stream when she's at school. So yeah, it's usually in the mornings to early afternoon. Sometimes I'll stream in the evenings, but that's usually games with friends. But it's not too common I do that. And that would be either Fridays or Saturday nights. But it's not too common I do that. Oh, thank you. We do... Okay, I need to leave this page before I off it. Thank you so much. I swear to God, I'm standing here right now. Yeah, so we play a variety of games here. This was on Game Pass, and I was like, I like me some Fallout. Let's do the British version. So that's how we got here. But we pretty much play whatever I fancy. Well, we'll be here until I finish the game. Whatever. Since we just started today, no idea how long it is. Who knows how long we'll be here? Considering I'm not even doing the main quest at the moment. Might be here for a while. Oh, yes. Nice. Perfect. How do I make you? I got a community of a bunch of streamers in Qatar. Oh yeah? You can send me a message if you want. I won't be able to interact right now with that. But I could always check out. Pistol. I have a pistol. Do I use it? No. Ooh, nice. I feel like I'm about to be murdered. Oh, what are you? First aid kit. Take. God, tried to escape a bird and found a bunch of good stuff. What are you? Let's learn how to make that too. Awesome. Thank you. Man, it's full. Inventory full. Why are we full? Okay, we don't want this. Yes, I will do it after stream, because that's easier for me. But I can see the log anyway, so I can see. I'll send you one after. I believe mine is just literally the same username as my Steam. Not Steam, stream. Also Steam too, I guess. I want to drop this. Bandages are more useful to me. Here we go. Okay. Oh, do I even have a shot? I don't even have a shotgun. Oh, come on. Okay. We need to figure out this backpack situation. I think I'm okay. Or I'll send it a stream. Easier for, I'll move this here. This here. Oh wait, I don't even want this thing. No, 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 put it back. Oh, you can just, interesting. This I want to drop. Oh, do I have too much cloth? Probably. Alright, I'm at max cloth. That's why. Well, what games have we done? We have done Portal. We just redid all the portals. I have a paper here that I have. We've done... I did a co-op stream with a friend of mine where we did Split Fiction. I did all of Crime Scene Cleaner, so that was fun. Oxenfreeze, done both of those. That kind of thing. I'm playing Oblivion at the moment as well. We've taken a pause off that. Off Oblivion because it keeps crashing my stream for some reason. And for some reason it's riding up heavy on the GPU. So I don't know why that's having its issue. So that's on a back burner right now. And now we're doing Atomfall at the moment. I have played some Assassin's Creed games. I own them all. And I do plan to stream all of them. At one point. I have it written down. It's going to roughly take over almost 300 hours. So I do plan to do that. And I think probably once we get kind of around summertime, I will begin that adventure of all the Assassin's Creeds. Starting with the first and continuing all the way up to the newest one. Probably by the end, there will probably be a new one. Then, I also want to do the Dark Pictures anthology games, like Man of Medan, Little Hope, those kinds. But they'll be played probably in, like, fall. Little scary vibes. Because I'm a huge wimp. And I want to put them off. I want to play, but I want to put them off. Ooh, nice. I have not played Mirage. I've done 3. The ones I've played is... I slight played the first one, so just like the Assassin's Creed. I've done 3. I've played all of Syndicate, all of Valhalla, and then I've touched Odyssey, but never finished it. And I think that's it. My favorite, I really love Valhalla and I really love Syndicate. But that's because, well, both are kind of like favorite time periods of mine. God, I gotta get 5 of these. I think I'll probably go with this one next. Yeah. It's on my one to play. I have it listed. But I have heard that. Like, and it's quite good. Like as a... Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's it gives a lot of backstory for Basim. Which is kind of good, but I also kind of, fuck Basim. Yeah. It seems like I just have to kind of get into it, because when I play games, one thing I really prefer to do is kind of... I'll do it after. When doing games, especially story-based games, I prefer to play them, like, straight through. And so I don't like to mix and match while I'm doing a story game. shoot the bird. Not that one. No? Okay. Glad we had that conversation. Yeah, I like to play them straight through, so... I don't tend to mix and match, because I have the brain the size of a small acorn. And... yeah, I don't have any nice weapons. I shouldn't be here. All my all my weapons are shit as shit. That is pretty much it. I feel like maybe we should get ourselves back on a main quest. I feel like I may have not be ready for this shit show place yet. Ow, my ankles. See me. You don't see me. Yeah. Well, the other first weapons I've grabbed. So they're not great. Not great. Oh, I see you. Please don't see me. Just keep going. I feel like I can probably get better ones. She says. This one. Straight back. Let's go that way. Let's do that. Let's go see this little T-Rig. Please don't be lost. Please don't be lost. I also told her to go, fuck you, rats. Fuck you. I see you. That was oh, slow down. Yeah, dude. I think. I don't really know. Alright, we're gonna get into the village. See about this tea room. Tracker. Yes. Fuck you, fish biting bitches. Piss off.
Arlen. Attention! Yep. Wyndham Village is under the authority of the quarantine.
Yep. Don't worry, I know.
Well, well, well. Just look what the cat dragged in. Pay attention. This village is under military occupation per the quarantine protocol.
Okay.
You're new round here, eh? Which means you're free to enter. Just keep your nose clean, all right?
Yes.
What are you groping at? Like I said, you're free to enter the village. Move on. A few. The ones who'd hung on until we turned up. Lucky for them that we did. It's good having civvies around. Reminds you what you're fighting for, eh? For order. And for civilization. Or something like that, anyway. There's something nasty at work here. Something in the soil. If it weren't for our protection, the villagers would be no better off than those grey-skinned bastards. Now, you should go and talk to the captain. I reckon he'd be keen to see you right away. Last I heard, Captain Sims was down by the bandstand. Present yourself to him toot sweet, if you know what's good for you.
I don't know what that means.
Well, should I shoot him, Sarge?
Fuck you.
You should not. Do they look like an outlaw to you?
No, Sarge.
Yeah.
There we go then. Outlaws we shoot, strangers we let in. Captain's orders.
It's the World Cup this year, isn't it? I'm sure it is. I hope England nabs it.
Is he okay? I think he's crazy, bud.
Citizens of Wyndham, there has been an increase in outlaw activity on Slattern.
Hands away from any weapons, you.
Slatterdale until the area is once again declared safe.
There's a playground. Respect the protocol keeps you safe. Does it? That's the question, ain't it?
For the 100th time, we're here to protect civilians and get this mess sorted out.
Oh, aye. Get a lot sorted out by kicking the elderly out of the rooms, do you?
You know what the
One
captain
more
said?
city gives me cheek
We have
and
to
I
move
top
anybody
the bastard.
vulnerable inside
Orders
the
be
inner
blown.
perimeter.
Vulnerable? The bloody cheek of you! Ah, at least the outlaws have the common decency to rob us blind and not tell us it's for our own bloody good.
Damn.
Right, listen to me, you old knout. Orders is orders. You obey orders, or it's the jug for you.
You'd never took us in the prison. I'd die there. You'd never.
Watch me. You should be thanking us for protecting you. You know that?
Aye, I suppose so.
You suppose so? Let me hear you say it.
Dude, don't
Thank you. Thank you for protecting us.
That's better. Now gather your tat and get out.
Don't be causing trouble, all right?
Don't just start taking down soldiers. Don't take down the soldiers. Don't take down. Okay. Ooh. Suitcase, cloth, radius. Iron. I think I already know how to make that, don't I? Radiate resistance there.
One more civvy gives me cheek and I'll top the bastard. Orders be blown.
I want this.
Let the CO put me on the patrol roster. I can't stand this miserable shithole of a village much longer.
I see you're angry about it.
Keep the peace, civvy.
Call me Civvy one more time. I know that's what I am. Fuck you.
Citizens of Wyndham, remember that your village is one of the few remaining bastions of normality within the zone. Keep it that way. Be normal.
Alright, be normal.
Outlaws sniffing around the village perimeter again. We should deal with those scum once and for all.
Wish the CO would just let me show you what I can do. We're getting nothing done here.
I think it's not threatened. That's what I was hoping for. Hello?
You have experienced the woods. You should avoid the woods when possible.
Yes.
The woods are dangerous.
Oh, I fucking see him.
Be careful.
You're right. Bitches. Am I a butcher grave, bro? It's considered grave broken if it's next to the grave. I can show painkillers. Backpack's full. Well, shit, eh? Oh, I do have a shotgun. I kept a shotgun. Oh, shit. I need to sell to somebody.
So I said to him, "Where's my pal Johnny? What you done with him?" And that bloody peacock says, "Oh, Mr. Wilmore is currently detained."
He never. They put poor Mr. Wilmore in that prison of theirs. What for?
Wouldn't say, would he? Eh? All full of martial law this and special powers that.
Ugh, bunch of little Hitlers.
Aye. Our Davy never came back from France in last one.
Oh, I know.
If he was still here with us, he'd have spat in the eye of that pompous little... The words fail me.
I know. But just keep mum about how cross you are, though. If they'll lock up Mr. Wilmore, they'll lock up
Like the
anybody.
Luftwaffe ever bombed his house, the silly sod.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did. Okay. St. Catherine's Church. That's my mother's name. Not spelled like that, though. Surprised there's a church this nice and still standing here. That's a dead guy, guys.
Why here, of all places? If they'd resolved to do something so awful, why in the church? So, I'm sorry, we're closed today. Please leave. Please, I beg of you. Just forget you saw anything here and go. Please.
You want me to ignore a course?
These are awful times. If news of this gets out, things will get worse, I assure you. Please, tell no one. I know how it seems, but I would not ask such a thing if it weren't for the good of the village. It's vital the military don't learn of this. We'll tidy up, but if the captain and his toy soldiers find out, things will become so much worse here.
You don't want to know who did this?
All I can concern myself with right now is keeping this quiet. I must decide what to do about this before any soldier wanders in. I would suggest you let all this lie too. The matter is best left to the village to handle.
Okay, let's figure this
Maisie, a local girl. She must have got mixed up in something. The weapon that was used to, a peculiar choice. It puts me in mind of those debauched druids out in the woods. Well, we call them druids. I'm not sure what they call themselves. The disaster seems to have fostered the return of some distinctly atavistic Indeed, thoroughgoing pagan sentiments around here. The following sprang up in Casterfell Woods shortly after, in the ruins of an old castle, and has since bloomed into a vicious cult. Certain death.
Yes, it has.
That's what you'll be met with if you choose to enter the woods. I advise you to stay well away.
Fair enough.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to work out.
I'm just gonna skirt around you here. New lead found. Bloodied note. Investigate the ruined cottage by the Mayorview Hotel in Wyndham. Okay. This note was found on Macy Higgins' corpse in the church. Her blood is still in the paper. Spotted some possible foul play. I'm going to camp out at the ruined cottage by the Mayorview Hotel to get a better look. Vicar has asked me not to mention the murder to the church, to the protocol, as he fears they'll come down on him and the rest of the village. And then are wandering the scene of the recent murder in Wyndham Village Church. The vicar is standing by the corpse and rather urgently asked me to leave. Okay, can I... Oh, interesting. Can I...
What do you want? I had naught to do with Maisie's death, I swear.
didn't
In
even
God's
accuse you.
name. And neither did the vicar. He's a good man.
Didn't accuse
If this
him either.
gets back to the soldiers, they'll cart him and me both off to jail. Aye, didn't touch her. It's horrid enough just to look at.
Fair enough.
Like someone wanted to make a scene. Wanted revenge or something. She probably got on the wrong side of someone on account of her. But you should leave. This is village business, and none of yours.
Fair enough.
Like I said, this is none of your
Fair
business,
enough.
stranger. If you want to play detective, stick to the crime scene. Leave us bystanders alone.
Fair enough. Okay.
You'll do the right thing, I'm sure. God go with you. What in heaven's name shall we do with you, Maisie?
I enjoy that they kind of talk by themselves. Ah. Wyndham Residence Association, November 5th, 1957. Strange not to be selling Guy Fawkes night. Remember the 5th of November this year. Still, there was the event of the atom plant, and there was more than enough fireworks for anyone. I would say we are all glad the radiation scare was short-lived. Mr. Pierman was saying he saw signs that the army are expanding their camp on the other side of the wire. I don't understand why. It feels as if we're treated as a threat to the country at large. Well, you see. That's also the village. I like how some people get a... Okay, one group gets a cushion. Oh, hello. Ah, your cloth. I thought you were in it. Alright. So, there's the cabin by the hotel. I'm gonna change something here. Oh, okay, that's what I want. Yeah, let's take these. Be normal. Village Hall.
I don't know why I bother.
It has come to my attention, again, that despite warnings, certain among you are still pursuing prohibited activities. To wit, certain barbaric pagan practices. Now, in normal times, I'm sure your local folklore and beliefs might all seem very quaint and harmless. But these are not normal times. This area is under martial law, and I will not tolerate your casual heresies. The next person we catch floating this down would be lucky if they just end up interred. I would remind you.
Alright. He's threatening people. Village Hall.
They should just paint the boundary wall institutional green and call this whole country a lunatic asylum.
Okay. Protocol. February 25th. Reception test negative. February negative. November 11th. 59. Negative. Transmission test negative. 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 Positive. What is that? September 19th. 61. Reception test positive within zone. Convoy 4. Same day. Cancelled. March 3rd, 62. Positive within zone. Civi 5. Or, yeah, I'm going with Civi. Transmission test negative. 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 Don't know what that means.
Not sure about you.
Okay. Fair enough. Report the interference field. July 5th, 60. The scientists recovered from the remains of Convoy 3 has proven less helpful than hoped. Under questioning, we have at least discovered the external consensus is that the so-called interference field that surrounds the zone has proved impossible to neutralize so far. Furthermore, it is not a dome, but extends upwards as a hollow column as high as can be tested. Radio signals cannot penetrate it, and it disrupts electric systems, dastardly so for aircraft. I assume you're Sims.
Well, well, a new face. Good day. You'll forgive me if I'm less than cordial on first acquaintances, I'm sure.
Fair enough.
New faces often mean trouble.
Fair enough.
And yet, they may bring new opportunities, too. Tell me, where have you come from? Really? Well, you're not the first amnesiac I've seen since things went awry. Trauma does strange things to people.
Accurate.
In case it wasn't made clear to you on the way in, Wyndham is under the protection of the protocol. You are permitted to move freely through the village. For now, at least. Consider it a gesture of goodwill. I hope it'll be reciprocated.
Of course.
But don't go causing any trouble here. Is that clear? And if trouble finds you, make sure you report it. Post haste. Now, there are certain things I like to discuss with new faces such as you. I would hope a stranger like you can provide me with some information. I want to know where you came from. I want to know what you can tell me about the outside. Trust me, you will be much better off aiding protocol than crossing us.
No, I can't remember.
Be under no illusions. We must eradicate the corruption that festers here before there is any hope of leaving this blasted place. If we were to work together, you and I, perhaps we might make some progress towards such an outcome. But step out of line, and I will revoke your liberties here just as quickly as they were given. So I ask again, did you come from the outside? What do you know? Well, this is disappointing.
Yeah, I got it.
I was hoping you'd have something you were willing to share. We imprison strangers at the first whiff of trouble, but you can keep your liberties for now.
Okay.
I trust that will be more conducive to a timely recollection of your origins. In the meantime, be wary of this place. Do not be tempted to engage with any of the pagan sentiments some of the locals may try to foist on you. Such beliefs are dangerous and forbidden. Do I make myself clear?
Yes.
And if you still wish to have protocol's aid, you'll just have to make yourself useful to me in other ways. The civilians in this village are a shady lot. Resistant to discipline and up to no good. I'm sure of it. We can hardly get the time of day out of them. But you're an outsider. They may not trust you exactly, but nor are they immediately suspicious of you. Sniff around. Keep your ears open. If you find anything I should know, come to me with it. If you want somewhere to start, well, we've had our eyes on Iris, the baker.
Okay.
I could send a patrol in, of course, but a softer approach might prove more efficacious.
Okay.
That is a very dangerous word to be bandying about. I suggest you forget you've ever heard it. Whatever evil the scientists had hidden in there, it has wrought havoc on this place. So no one goes near the substation, understood? Anyone trespassing there will be shot. Good day to you. Stay out of trouble, eh?
He did give me a new location, though. The substation. Nip it in the butt. Protocol. We need to wiggle June at the T-Room. Okay, so look, June's back. She's smart, keeps her secrets well buried, but there's the stench of corruption about her. She's got a history that she's not telling us. I'm sure of it. Best nip it in the bud. If asked, it's standard sterilization protocol. We've taken June to the detention facility. Don't let anyone inside the tea room once you've sterilized it, and bring anything you find of hers back. Seems to be interesting again.
Citizens of Wyndham, we cannot guarantee your safety beyond the village palings. Do you have a good reason to leave the village?
Maybe I can sell some of my shit. And get better shit.
A new customer.
What's that?
How'd you do? Welcome to Wyndham Village. Pardon my curiosity, but how is it the soldiers let you in? Did you bribe them? And if you did, what with? Aye, well, I can hazard a guess. Our little Napoleon, the captain that is, he keeps an eye out for folk like you. A stranger might be important. And if you're important, then that's another stepping stone out of the zone, isn't it? Anyway, where are me manners, eh? I'm Morris Wick, owner of this establishment.
Lovely.
Take a look at what I have to offer, if you fancy. Oh, you'd have to ask him that yourself. I'll leave that pleasure to you. Me, I'm happy here in the shop, where I never have to look at the man. Big explosion, that's what. I remember it woke the whole village. We were out in the streets, wondering what were what. I mean, with all them atoms and such like they have over there. The soldiers rolled in and told us we were fine, that there weren't no radioactivity to be frit of. But then, in the next breath, they said we couldn't leave. Temporary quarantine protocol, they called it. Temporary, my hat. Look at them walls. Nowt temporary about them, is there? We had no choice but to take it on the chin. So we did. Well, most of us did, anyhow. Well, it is what it is, isn't it? We have to carry on. There are mouths to feed.
Electric. Okay. God. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of some shit. See, I can't stick these in. Just trespassing, don't mind me. Wyndham Residence Association. Morris! Don't bother trying to build that crystal set. As if the army boys strutting around the village wasn't enough, you'll just end up hearing the rubbish they transmit inside the zone. They say it's for morale. But it's tantamount to torture. My God. But I miss the BBC Light program. I wish I was joking about this, but they transmit their own version of Dick Barton, Special Agent, except it's called Jack Logan. It is the worst thing to trouble the airwaves since Lord Ha-Ha, Harry. Temporary rationing rules until the state of emergency is lifted. Nice. Easy.
Citizens of Wyndham, remember that your village is one of the few remaining bastions of normality within
Get a move on, you lot. You're never gonna make your salvage quota arsing around like this.
What do you need all this sodding metal for anyway?
The artificer needs it for armor. The kit we use to keep you lot safe. So stop your flame and moaning and get on with it.
But look at this lot. You expecting Genghis bloody Khan or something?
Oh, you're welcome to go and have a look what's beyond the perimeter if you want. Get a little taste, maybe, of what's out there. No? Thought not. Get on with
Not
it.
sure I like the look of you. State of this place. Leave tomorrow if we could. Watch your step. Fuck the bastard. Orders be blowed.
All this.
One more civvy gives me cheek and I'll top the bastard. Orders be blown.
Citizens of Wyndham, remember that your village is one of the few remaining bastions of normality within the zone. Keep it that way. Be normal. Any breach of this regulation is punishable by death. Details on Scattermore. Work out to help out.
Man, stupid.
Not
They're
sure
all
about
stupid.
you.
Citizens of Wyndham, there has been an increase in outlaw activity on Slatton Dale. Avoid Slatton Dale until the area is...
Alright. Sure, keep what you got.
Hello again.
Hi.
How did... Well, been poking around in what's not your concern, eh? I don't have to explain myself to you. It's none of your bloody business. beliefs, they're the truth. Can't you see what's going on here? The protocol soldiers, the church, all carrying on like they know all the answers, when the truth is they know nought. Everyone says the folk in the woods are cracked, but they look like the only sane ones around here to me. They're trying to make peace with the world, not ruin it. Them scientists, the disaster, that weren't natural, their knows. Upset the balance of things. Nature's proper furious with us. We should make amends, shouldn't we? It's only right. But them soldiers would have me locked up for thinking that. Dangerous pagan sentiments, that arse of a captain calls it. I want what's best for village. We should be looking back to what's always been here. The army here tried to stamp it out, but their captain's a bloody southerner. What does he know about the north? Well, but maybe you're a tattletale for the vicar too, eh? Prying for secrets so he can hold 'em over me. Well, I won't stand for people who stick their beaks in where they're not wanted. Shh! Shut your bloody trap before you bring every nosy bastard in here. All right, look. Just hear me out, eh? See, we're a rotten one, that un. Tattling folk out to the vicar so he can load it over us. She never had out on me, not till last night when she found that letter. Then she carried on like I'd thrown in me lot were old Hitler or summat. Called me a traitor, like I ever had any loyalty to the protocol lot. I'm no killer, not born to it, but she were poison, that un, and so is vicar. Summat had to be done. Oh, aye. Or chuck you in that jail of theirs, which is just as much a death sentence, except slower. All I'm saying is that we messed up, with factories and machines and that. We should have stayed close to the soil. Simple as that. How is that treason? I'm not wicked, you know. I just have a purpose in life, that's all. Something better. But that Maisie... she were going to shout it from rooftops if I didn't pay to keep her and that vicar quiet. She had to go. And I had to do it somewhere vicar couldn't just sweep it under the rug. He can't go running off to the captain when it looks like he might have blood on his hands. Please, I know what I'm asking, but let it go, will you? Give us that letter back and we can both forget all about it. I'll make it worth your while, I promise. That's it exactly. Frontier justice, they call it in westerns. It's not the best, no one says it is, but it's all we've got now. Here, you take this as a thank you, I suppose. We can all just pretend none of this ever happened, eh? And look, if you want to know more about, the purpose, well, there's someone I'd love you to meet. Mother Jago. Lives out by the old mine in Casterfell Woods. I'll mark the spot for you. Reckon you'll find what she has to say very interesting indeed.
Oh. Nice. Double crossing. That's my wondering if we can double cross.
Citizens of Wyndham, remember, strangers may be dangers. If you encounter anyone who is unfamiliar to you, report their presence as...
Directly in this room. Alright, let's go tell her.
it's you.
What's up?
You did? I see. Well, yes, it's true. She ran errands for me from time to time. I asked her to keep an eye on certain people. She has had quite a talent for it. But I had no reason to kill her. You must believe me. I have a certain arrangement of sorts with some of the villagers. In a world as terrible as this, with evil in the soil and a military boot on their necks, who can blame those who turn to the church for protection? I offer what I can, in return for a small donation to the church. But it is necessary for me to keep some eyes on them as well. In case they waver, there is a lot of temptation within the zone, and temptation too easily leads to corruption. The shopkeeper. Good heavens above.
Double crossing.
I knew something was off about him, but nothing as foul as that. Then I must ask something of you. You're embroiled in this now, as much as we are. To find absolution, well, you must find some way to deal with Morris. An ally to those heathens in the woods is a danger to the village. Not that I'm suggesting you. Well, I'll leave it to your judgment. Thank you.
I'll see what I can do.
It is a terrible thing to ask, I know. Now that Maisie is dead, there is no one else I can trust to be able to carry out such a task. And in the spirit of reciprocation, if you are in need of my help, you need only ask. You would listen to a man who consorts with those monstrous people in the woods? Of course I must pry when there are some who would hide secrets such as that. But extortion? The very thought. This church has a noble mission within the village. Everything I take, I do so to support that mission and to protect Wyndham. You must deal with that horrid man.
Right, okay.
Corruption like his must be rooted out.
Can I take out both Morris and the church with the captain? We do that. So that's what I think we can do. And I'm gonna give that a shot.
Citizens of Wyndham, the woods are still off limits. If you need to approach the woods for foraging, request an escort.
Report anything suspicious you find.
Oh, you...
And we can see about perhaps coming to terms, you and I.
Easy.
Yes, what is it? There's been a what? Sergeant, take a squad to the church at once. And the culprit? Surely not the vicar. Yes, I suppose that's true. He's perhaps the only person in this ghastly village whose rectitude is beyond question. Now do you see why this place is under military discipline?
This isn't going how I thought it was going to go.
I fought rebels in the Malayan jungle, and let me tell you, that was positively genteel in comparison to this wretched village.
You can hardly call them English hereabouts anymore. Something in the land here is corrupting them all. You've done the right thing coming to me. It's vital this sort of thing's nipped in the bud before it spreads. Straight to the point.
Yep.
Very good. I'm willing to extend the hand of friendship to you, which would include giving you access to our camp at Skethermore. With us on the same side, if a chance for leaving this zone comes, I can promise you a good chance of seeing the outside.
I like that.
To be blunt, as a stranger, you're in a perfect position to help me with a delicate matter. I'm delighted to hear it.
Yeah.
We recently arrested a certain Dr. Garrow, one of the scientists from the research site. She contrived to escape the zone before the walls went up, but rather unexpectedly returned as part of a military convoy. More fool her.
Oof.
Dr. Garrow's dangerous, very clever, and egotistical enough to believe herself a magnitude cleverer yet. She's refused to tell us anything, and I refuse to stoop to Gestapo methods to force her. But a new face like yours, well, perhaps she'll talk to a stranger who plainly isn't beholden to the protocol.
Okay.
We're holding her in our prison.
Right.
When Garrow arrived, she demonstrated an ability to meddle with the barred machinery we've commandeered. Specifically, she disabled our camp's automatic security system and began to poke around where she wasn't welcome. It was an hour before we found her, trying to get access to one of the old barred bunkers. Who knows what damage she might have caused had she found a way inside. She left us no choice but to take her into custody, isolated in solitary confinement, where she can't play her tricks. My men claim she muttered some incantation, and that caused the gun turrets to shut off. I don't believe in such nonsense as magic, but when she was captured, all they found on her was a broken radio. And now I don't know what to think. So you see, I need to know how she did it. What trick she uses to disable our machines.
Alright.
Here. This pass will give you free passage throughout the Skethermore camp. The soldiers on guard will allow you into the prison section, too. All the way to Garrow's cell. Learn what you can and return here. Be sure to report to me in person.
You got it.
But be warned. One hint of betrayal, and that pass will not save you. I hope I make myself clear.
Dude, I'm betraying everyone. I am so far, I've betrayed everyone. And now, it's time to deal with Morris.
Citizens of Wyndham, acts of insubordination or disrespect.
Took care of that problem.
Citizens of Wyndham, pagan practices of any kind are strictly forbidden.
Aggressive civilian! Stand back, citizen!
I gotta go here anyways.
Oh, who are you?
I don't know.
I don't know you.
No one does.
You're not with the soldiers, are you? I run a lawful place here. Stick to every word of the protocol here, I do.
I don't work for them.
Oh? Well, not that there's anything wrong with it if you did, it's just... Well, never mind. Now let me know if you're looking to buy something.
There's fucking voices, bro.
Oh, well, they get into everybody's business, bunch of busybodies digging around until they find all your secrets. But I've got nothing to hide, nothing at all. I haven't. Aye, well, that's good to know. But I can hardly trust a stranger, can I? I'm sorry, but that's just how it is.
Fair. This looks like...
Bye now.
But look at the cakes. Oh my god, is that a sausage roll? I love me some sausage rolls. Battenberg. Victoria Sponge, maybe? I don't know what that one is. The demons talking to me from your kitchen. Cars, bakery, bedroom key. Oh, that's the back door key. Iris. Of course I look after the bakery for a spell. I'll bring some broth over for a feller too. A hearty meal, always the best medicine. Come by the garage in the morning and I can collect the keys from you. I don't dare ask you what you have to do in Casterfell. Just make sure the soldiers don't spot you. Definitely something going on in that room. Definitely something going on back there. Up there, over there, in the bedroom. Still haven't found the tea house yet.
Leave tomorrow if you could.
Addressing civilian. Stand back.
It's like having another bloody war.
Garage. Let's see if I can find the tea house on the way. You pissing? No, that's water. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to accuse you.
One more civvy gives me cheek and I'll top the bastard.
Oh, there's a garage.
Stay to this place. Leave tomorrow if we could.
Tina, I've been thinking about what you said. Your words are vicious, but I won't return the favor. Instead, I'm writing to beg your compassion. My poor Philip isn't himself. It's true, but he's no change to anyone. I know how the illness looks, but to call him a monster, to claim he attacked you, you won't believe it. He's been nothing but a loving husband to me. Don't listen to the protocol and their poison. Please don't tell anyone about Philip. You know what they would do to him and the bakery. You know what's about to happen. Oh, my controller's disconnecting, reconnecting. It's struggle bus, isn't it? Shouldn't be dead, I just charged it. Just keep spinning. Hi! How you doing? How you doing? I'm trying to get this controller back. Or we're about to learn how to play this game without a controller. How you doing, Phoenix? How you doing?
One more civvy gives me cheek and I'll top the bastard. Orders be
I'm doing alright. Just trying out this game. Just yank out the battery. That always works. First time playing. Just getting lost in this cute little British town. Maybe. Fine. Controller.
Good.
We will. But I am glad you're doing good. Got you doing good. Controls. Alright. That wasn't helpful. Controls preset. That's what I need. I'm just trying to... This game's... It's so pretty looking. I will say that. And there's like cute little British people. Jump. E. Okay. Aim. Fire. Melee light. Melee heavy. I'm never gonna remember that. Alright. Yeah, like, it is gorgeous. And... I'll leave it up. And like, there's like the bomb location over there.
I just want some unboxed and pear drops, nothing fancy.
Oh. Whoops. Right? It's not where I wanted to dig. Never mind, that is where I wanted to dig. No one's seen that. Alright. Don't mind me, just in your yard, everyone. Hail you.
Run for it!
Running. So what's this game about? Well, from what... Excuse me, sorry. So what has happened is the game started off with me, whoever I am, waking up in like a science bunker facility, and there's a big explosion going off, and we're in a quarantine zone, which is essentially this area. And so we're trying to get out of the quarantine zone. We have no recollection of anything. And the reason we're in quarantine is because that thing blew up 5 years ago. But there's a lot of secrets going on. And so we're trying just to find our way out. And that's kind of it so far. I kind of really want that sausage roll. Your demon husband's upstairs. I don't want to eat my corn as pastry. Alright. You get to keep your pastries.
What have you done, you monster? You asked for this.
Okay, your husband was infected. I hope he was infected. Oh, you didn't have anything on yet. He was infected! I swear he was infected. I swear. And then... take another one. Thanks. Murder. No, I swear, he was infected with the radiation poisoning. That's why because you know he was, because his eyeballs are blue. And his skin is gray as fuck. He's gonna kill everyone. That is a dirty ass toilet. Oh, I'm so going to jail. Alright. Don't mind me, just stepping over your door. Oh, I'm never gonna get sausage roll. I can't even steal from the store. What is that bullshit? It was! I swear! It's all gonna make sense. Or I'm gonna be about to be arrested. Hey.
There has been an increase in outlaw activity on Slatton Dale.
Keep the
Avoid
peace,
Slatton
Jimmy.
Dale until the area is...
Tell him I just murdered someone. I mean, I didn't murder. I was protecting the village. It wasn't murder, it's protection. I'm like a secret soldier.
You have free passage to our prison. Get what you can out of the good doctor, and we can see about making some progress here. Yes, what is it? Infected?
Yep.
You mean to say contaminated by that vile blue muck?
Yep.
And she would keep him hidden and endanger the whole village? Good Lord.
See?
A grisly
I
situation. Thank you for dealing with it. Who knows what damage he might have caused had he escaped.
All the books. All the books. Let's see. Easy. I really want to do this. Let's go find this tea room. Let's get some good tea.
Citizens of Wyndham.
My legs.
See that big metal bugger? I could have it.
I'm gonna have a heart attack. Slow down.
At the village hall.
Hard from the other side. I don't see anything. Forever dreams our teams suggesting our secrets with his own. missing?
There you are.
No more surprises.
Alright. Well, that gave me nothing helpful.
Citizens of Wyndham, remember, strangers may
Yeah,
be
the substation.
If you encounter anyone who is unfamiliar to you, report their presence as soon as possible to the controlling authority.
Let's see where this is. Let's see if we can get out that way. Stop whistling, you're annoying. Ooh, hold on. Eat the potatoes. Nice. Ooh. Oh, that's cool. I'm just entering through their random ass basement.
We started off right by shooting some troublemakers. Shame we can't do that. There are a few locals left as it is.
Oh. I heard that the Reverend has got his hands on one of them atom batteries somehow. Says he's a collector. In case we need something more, but we want an atom battery. We need the atom battery. Let's go get that.
Bloody hell. You kept me a flight.
Sorry.
What are we doing down there?
Nothing.
How do?
What's up?
Not often we're seeing new faces here.
Hell yeah.
My name's Alf Buckshaw. Welcome to what's likely the last pub in Cumberland. Such as it is. Now, what can I do for you?
Okay. Hope your chores go well. I'll try to enjoy my day. Hope yours goes well as well, darling. Thank you for stopping by.
Bet you weren't expecting to find a place like Wyndham still ticking over after all what's gone on here, were you now? Folk will get used to anything given time. Which isn't to say, it's not nice to see some new faces coming through here now and then. Reminds a fella just how strange this all really is. The captain likes strangers too. He treats them better than he does the rest of the village. Means he can do things us regular folk can't. Oh, aye. There were a lady scientist here not so long ago. Dr. Garrow.
Yeah.
They say she used to work at the site over the mere. Top dog too, I was told. Managed to get out while the rest of them boffins were trapped in with us. Any road, she turns up here a few months back out of nowhere and starts throwing her weight around. She did something that got the soldiers' backs up, and they stuck her in their jail on Scathamore. You let me know if there's aught else I can help you with.
Thanks. What do you got? Potatoes. Lots of potatoes. Breakfast. Hello? No. I'm doing well, I'm doing well. How you doing? Okay, we're not doing that shit apparently.
See you around.
I'm doing well. Good. Glad you're fine at least.
Nobody's coming for us.
I play a variety of games, honestly. They don't... Not very consistent in what I play. I've played a bunch. Typically, I do solo story-based games. Is my typical go-to games. Yeah. Excuse me, I need to hit that. I need to hit this.
I've had enough!
Report their presence as soon as possible to the controlling authority. Your vigilance can save lives.
Overall, not consistently. I started last October, I believe. So, but it's been a while. Excuse me for a minute. Yeah, been almost a year. Yeah. You know, I just thank you for that follow. I just do it casually. Something to do. Nothing too crazy or anything. Oh, I bet you downstairs. In memory of Neil Howard or George. So you can ask if you would like to. Friends, heard a report that the scientist Garrow was captured and carted off to the protocol camp in Skelthmore. Seems like that's the location of a prison they keep threatening us with. Tread carefully. They've been on high alert ever since she showed up in town. It might be best to lay low as things calm down. I don't have any inclination whose that is. God, are we just hoarding the dead down here? An unknown key. I assume your work is well done and good, but personally I would, if I commission from people I know. And my own things, but I am sure your work is well done, and thanks for at least offering. Kepler's star. Kepler's star is a common name for Kepler's supernova, the last supernova visible to the naked eye to date. It occurred in 1604 in the constellation of whatever that is, and was visible even by day for over 3 weeks. While it is difficult to estimate its range, it cannot have occurred more than 20,000 light years from Earth. It was observed and recorded by disparate civilizations across the northern hemisphere. Oh, wait, was I wrong to go up? Oh, I should have went upstairs. Requires Vicar's key. How do I get the Vicar's key?
Nothing here now.
Okay, bats. Going that up just as much as rats. Okay. How do I get the Vicar's key?
An actual murder. About time something instant happened around here.
I feel like I'm a detective in an Agatha Christie.
What? The acid bath killer?
You what?
Those murders a few years back in Notting Hill.
Bloody hell, mate. That's Reginald Christie, and he didn't do the acid bath. That was somebody else. What's his name? Haig.
Oh. So, who did this Agatha Christie kill?
I know great detectives are supposed to have idiots for sidekicks, but God love us, mate.
Oh, dear.
Toe the line, you.
Do you have your key around? No, I'm just gonna eat your bread. Oh, I almost tried to take him out.
Let's have no trouble, right?
Did you find a key? No? Okay.
Do as you're told, right?
Yeah. I'm leaving. Wonder if he would have given me.
Citizens of Wyndham, you are reminded that any building marked as sterilized is off limits prior to demolition. Trespass is a serious offense.
There you are.
Yeah, that was on me. Don't let me.
Not worth the bother.
Run for it! Captain Everett. Yes, you have permission to stage this radio drama of yours for 4 episodes, and then we shall see where we stand. Your conditions are as follows. 1. The drama must only ever show the protocol force in a good light. It will be educational and morale boosting. 2. While our patrols are named for British animals, you have decided to call the fictional patrol Tiger Patrol. On consideration, this may be as well. Please disregard my earlier suggestion of Vole Patrol. 3. Flint Centurion is a terrible name for the protagonist. He should have a good British name like Enoch or Cedric. Sims.
Citizens of Wyndham, a contaminated area has been reported in the Skethamore Fields. Please stay away from there until it has been sterilized.
I'll probably end up getting only the Skethamore, and I'm probably end up having to finish off for the day. We'll see.
Citizens of Wyndham, there has been an increase in outdoor activity on Slatton Dale. Avoid Slatton Dale until the area is once again declared safe.
I can't
Let's
stand this
not have any
miserable
trouble.
shithole of the village much longer.
Skeleton.
You are leaving Wyndham, and the quarantine protocol is no longer responsible for your safety. If you approach any military areas in the area, you will be presumed to have hostile intent, and you will be fired upon.
Radioactive sheep. said they're off limits, but I have access, I think. At least I'm hoping I still have access, because, no dead people. What the long dead people? Nope.
Hello. I've not seen you before, have I?
Oh, hi. I love your voice.
Welcome. Right, I've got a quick question for you.
What's up?
It might seem a bit blunt, but I've learned to avoid confusion later. You're not going to try and kill me, are you? Good point. But let me say, I'm more useful as a friend than as a corpse.
Fair enough.
And Zone's got enough corpses littering it already without adding to the mess, eh? You're new around here, aren't you? Bootsy never forgets your face. And I haven't seen yours before. And you're not in uniform, which means you're not one of us, army lads. Of course not. Hey, don't let this uniform give you the heebies. In here, we're nothing but tradesman and customer, you and me. Take warning now. Outlaws have tried it on in the past. And it's made the patrols here in Skedamore a bit trigger happy. If your plans to wander about, be careful. Soldiers won't tell you from the next bugger, and they'll shoot before they ask. Now then, if it's supplies you're after, then Bootsy's your man. I'm Corporal Bootsy, by the way. Hello. I can get my hands on stuff for trade that the folks in the village can't.
Where's the trade?
See you around, chum.
I need to drop shit. So I can trade.
Had a chain customer. Care to see me stock?
Yep. Can I not complete the trade? Do you not want to work? No?
See you around, chum.
Alright, well apparently that's not gonna work. save us. Yep, thought you'd go off.
Do not trust Captain Sims. The protocol was enacted for the good of the country at large, not the quarantined area. If necessary, the quarantined area will be sacrificed.
Okay. That's good to know.
Not sure about you.
Yeah, no one seems to be. Didn't mean to dig. Stop, man. I took the long way around this. Whoops.
Don't go asking for trouble or you'll get it.
And stay away if
Nice
you don't want to
and
end
slow
up
now.
dead.
Let's have no trouble.
Let's just calm down, right? No need for bloodshed, is there?
Let's just calm down, eh? Come on then. No need
Right,
to
that's bloody right.
It's a bad time to...
Watch out, bombs out. Come on, you bloody fools. Fight for your lives.
Now, get some bullets in here.
Bang it away. Yes.
Faster. Loading ammo.
Yeah! This one I shot real well. Most secret. The following blueprint is the property of the British Atomic Research Division. A proposed device named Signal Redirector will provide the ability to wirelessly page to run off at this point. The following number scribbled. If any boyfriend comes back to find this, Nora got here first. Find me at my bar nearby. I would love to chat. Hedge maze. Zoom up on the hill. We'll get there, finish this with Nora, and then that's what we'll finish for the day. Stay away from barn. Last lot who went up there were executed and dumped in pond. If you spot any program patrols in the area, let Arthur know. Someone has added a scribble note. We're in protocol. Those lads were ripped apart.
Hello? Someone there? Who the hell are you? No sort of moves or I'll shoot you dead. Who told you I was here? Who sent you? Oh, that's nice. But it doesn't answer my question. Who do you stand with? The village or the protocol lot? Huh. Wisest thing I've heard out of you so far. You're not from round here at all, are you? This must be very strange to you. I won't ask where you came from, but I do want to know what you'd intend. Aye, well, good luck with that. Word to the wise, though. Some of the villagers tried that back at the start of the quarantine. They're all dead now, mind you. Look, we got off on the wrong foot. Half the strangers out there would kill you for your shoes as soon as look as you. So I have to be careful. My name's Nora. Used to live in the village. But put that army captain's nose out of joint by answering back. Now I try to help the villagers out from here. I can trade if you have out worth selling. Oh, aye. And what makes you think I'd tell out about that? You what? Oh, I forgot about that and all. Been 5 years since I watched the Boffin bury it. That was chaos back then. Soldiers clearing the place out. So he must have thought he was alone. I snuck back after dark to dig it up. Reckoned it was something important. But all I found inside were those papers. I couldn't make head and tail of them. I've never seen an actual signal redirector myself. But I do have some ideas where you might find one. For starters, there was that scientist who came back. Dr. Garrow, that was her name. Odds are, she had some of that bad gimmickry about her. Trouble is, she didn't get on with protocol. And they stuck her in prison. Let me mark that down for you. If you're serious about getting in there, don't go half-cocked. All right? Lion's Den, that place. Folk that go in, well, they tend to stay there one way or another. Unless... mayhap there's another way. If you can find it... But no, never mind. It's impossible. Well, I heard rumours, and that's all, of a special shipment of gear that got lost. Back when things turned bad. The boffins tried to smuggle it out while the rest of us were getting walled in. Gossip is the cargo that never made it out. And it's still in Skethermore. But no one's found it, far as I know. If it did exist, and you could find it, maybe you'll find your signal redirector inside. Look, I'll write down everything I know about it, but don't get your hopes up, all right? Might be out more than a fairy tale. Aye. I know something about that. Been poking round here long enough, haven't I? There's a big old bunker called the Interchange that those boffins built. The soldiers get proper excited about that one. I know there's a door in the army camp to the south of here. I also know they'll kill you before you get within spitting distance of it. Any road. I heard it's locked up tight as a bank vault. You'll never get in. Believe you me, I'd give me eye teeth to know what was going on in there, but it might as well be on moon.
Fair enough. What you got? Nail bombs.
Bit of advice for you. While you're here, Skethermore isn't what you'd call friendly. Down in Wyndham, the soldiers will leave you be, seeing as how you're a stranger. But out here, it's dog eat dog. There's folk round here that'll kill you for the sweat on your brow, so watch yourself. Watch your back out there.
Okay. See if I can find anything else here. Not poison. John Steele, one false step. One false step stars John Steele, who worked initially as a special agent for British intelligence during World War II, and later as tough, no-nonsense private eye. Alright. So... do believe that would be my best place to stop for now. And we'll see. I have 3, but I have enough for this. Might as well get that one. Alright. So... this is where we'll finish up. We will likely go for the secret shipment when we come back, which, based on how things are going, probably do some more tomorrow. We'll see. But, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for the follows, thanks for chatting, and until we play again, I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Goodbye!